Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Tips and Tricks. Phantom Liberty, the next edition for Cyberpunk 2077, is now available in the wild, bringing a slew of new features and upgrades for players to enjoy. Many of these improvements, such as the revamped perks tree and the brand new vehicle combat. Here is a lot to catch up on if you haven't played the game in a long, so it's best to come prepared. This Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty guide includes tips and tricks to understand more about Dogtown as you enter with confidence. Tip number 1. Improve character builds using skill trees. As you build your character, keep in mind that you may sell perks for free, allowing you to switch out and modify talents to discover the ones that best fit you. Your attribute points, on the other hand, may only be returned once. Tip number 2. Choose your cyberware. You'll want to focus on installing cyberware that complements your V's build. Cyberware is also now linked to armor, which was formerly tethered to the clothing you wore. Tip number 3. Check your stamina while fighting. In Phantom Liberty, stamina drains by firing your weapon and dodging/dashing while attacking. As a result, throughout fights, keep an eye on the stamina meter, visible in the top left corner of your screen, to effectively strategize your next action. Tip number 4. Vehicles with mounted weaponry. You can now use mounted weaponry on different cars in Dogtown. You can acquire one of these automobiles, go to the AutoFixer net page, either at an AutoFixer terminal or on your apartment computer, and search for the proper symbol in the top left corner of the car's picture. Tip number 5. Airdrops for unique weapons and upgrades. Looting airdrops is a great way to get rare items like cyberware, weapons, mods, cash, and a lot more. But be cautious, as 5 scenarios will arise: retake, shootout, ambush, grab, and custom. Tip number 6. Check all the hostile rooms. If the game alerts you through the minimap that you've reached a hostile region, pull up the scanner with L1 or LB on Xbox and scan your surroundings. Find out if there are any adversaries around. Tip number 7. Explore Dogtown as possible. Dogtown is actually quite big. It's obviously much larger than it shows on the map. So investigate every nook and vent, and I bet you'll discover a plethora of extremely intriguing secrets. Tip number 8. Consider your choices. Be cautious when completing missions in Phantom Liberty, because a lot of your selections have some weight to them, and based on your choices, you might obtain various rewards and even totally alternative endings.